Today's adventure takes me to the Superstition Mountains, Jacob Crosscut Trail to the Siphon Draw. And yeah, that's not Kelly, little better looking, and she brought snacks. Shamay's never been here before, so let's see what she thinks about today's hike. Okay, I'm here on a hike in the Superstition Mountains.
Yes, our first time coming here. Little exciting.
All right.
Yay.
That's where we're
Already
heading.
Go! Come on! Yes.
She shows lots of excitement and enthusiasm for the hike. And I love how this hike starts out through the cholla cactus. Just spectacular to see these tall chollas that are taller than us. The Jacob's Crosscut Trail is pretty flat, and I wanted to come out here to see if we'd have any spectacular wildflowers like I've seen in the past. Once we reach the Siphon Draw Trail, it heads uphill, and you could take it all the way to Flatiron. But here's just a look at the chollas. And while there weren't a lot of spectacular wildflowers, a couple of them were blooming, and you could tell that with all the brittle bush, that with the rains that we've got since our hike last Saturday, it could be spectacular in another week or two. You'll see once we get to the Siphon Draw Trail, we're heading uphill. Some spectacular rock formations. Look out over the city. We're in the Tonto Wilderness. Or I guess I should say the Superstition Wilderness in Tonto National Forest. There's signage to direct us, but sometimes it's a little confusing. Siphon Draw that way and also that way. Here's the reason I went again, to see some of these wildflowers. And I'm thinking that I'm going to have to come back, but it's still spectacular views. With even a few flowers and all the greenery, it still doesn't look like what you think of as a desert. Looks like Shumay's getting a bit ahead of me, but here's what it looks like today. And a few years ago, that same rock formation with all the brittle bush in bloom. And I'm thinking that it may be like that again, like I say, in a couple weeks with the rain we've received the last couple days. It looks like some of my videos and pictures are out of order, as this is back on the Jacob Crosscut
spectacular view through here
as we head towards Siphon Draw. But the point of our hike on this day is, I don't know, halfway up Siphon Draw as you head toward Flatiron, there's a waterfall.
But you don't want to get
slick
too
rock
close.
area, and that's the goal for today. And well, we've had a wet spring. I'm hopeful that there'll be some water.
Just a spectacular view through here.
Shumay's going to be able to return to her homeland in China in a couple weeks for the first time in several years as a result of COVID. She said that when she goes back, she'll find me a girlfriend. And I said, well, how about you? And she said, no, you're not romantic enough. I think that was just her way of saying, you're too old for me. I'll find you someone more your age. If you noticed in the video of myself, I had a biopsy on both my nose and my ear for skin cancer. I won't get the results for another week or so, so if it is positive, I'll have to have part of my ear and nose removed. And I asked Shumay what she thinks of me if I only have one ear and half a nose? And she said, I'll still be your friend. So it's good to have friends. And this is the point that we were hiking to. And there was Flatiron in a distance. That dark spot normally is running water. And as you can see, it's completely dry. But it's still kind of a cool little area to hike up into. And as we get a little farther and off to the left, that's where the waterfall generally is. But I don't have high hopes since there's no water running down this portion of the trail. A number of other people on the trail. Since this was a Saturday, it was probably actually a little busier than normal. And you want to have good shoes here because it can be a little slick, a little slippery. From where we started our hike, this is probably, 5-6 mile round trip hike. But you can park a little closer at the Lost Dutchman State Park and cut a mile or two off it. The disadvantage of doing that is that you have to pay to park in the state park, and you also miss all those cholla cactus.
Here's where the waterfall is, and you'll see there's no water but a little puddle at the bottom. So there is some water. This is this slick rock we're climbing up. Oh!
I don't think so.
It's slick, all right.
If there's water running down this area, it's even more slick. But there's the goal for many, Flatiron. But today, we just came up to this area. And now it's time to head back. But you can see a number of people are still moving forward. There are a number of different trails down at the base. A lot of people just walk to look at the wildflowers or to some of the closer rock formations. But I was hoping to see the waterfall. Shumei made the comment that she'll sleep well tonight after all this hiking. For me, sleeping isn't something that I have a problem with. I can do it with my eyes closed. But you better open your eyes as you're walking down this trail, because there's some slick parts and some loose gravel. Of course, the Superstition Mountains are also known for the legend of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. Going back to the 1800s, I think Jacob Waltz, also known as a Dutchman, even though he was actually German, was perhaps the last person that supposedly knew of the location of the mine. But over the years, it's said that some 600 people have died looking for the mine. So I guess I wouldn't recommend it, but it is interesting. Where is that money? It's said that it could be valued today up to $200 million. So I guess keep your eye out for that too. But it's fantastic even if you don't find the gold. So I hope you enjoyed our little hike today to look for wildflowers and a waterfall. And we finished off with some food. Have a great day.